The fleet replacement tool was designed with users in mind. We wanted to create a tool that was simple and easy to use to encourage maximum repeated use and maximum benefit for fleet managers. The tool opens to a data entry page that allows users to enter in their replacement standards as well as their fleet data. We have some raw data prepared to demonstrate the functionality of this tool. We enter the raw data here. Next, we provide the replacement standards. Two of the replacement standards, age is greater than expected life and miles is greater than expected miles, require additional input from users. When a user clicks on age is greater than expected life, they have the ability to enter the class type and class code, and expected life by the class type and class code, and expected miles by the class type and class code. In addition, there's an area for entry of a default value when a vehicle doesn't meet the class code. A user can also be returned to this page by clicking on the checkbox for miles to make sure they've also entered in the miles information. At this point, we're ready to generate reports. So we can click on this button, wait a second, and see 3 key reports generated. The first is the vehicles out of cycle report. And this shows vehicles meeting at least one replacement criteria. It is also ordered in terms of urgency of replacement by our custom fleet replacement rank. The way this rank works is by prioritizing 2 different variables. The first is the number of replacement criteria met. So vehicles with a higher number of replacement criteria met will be ranked higher. And the second is by looking at the percent over the replacement criteria that a vehicle has exceeded. And so vehicles that are further from the replacement standards will be ranked higher. We believe that doing this will allow fleet managers to quickly understand which vehicles are in most urgent need of replacement. Our next report is our replacement cost report, and this shows the replacement cost by department and by vehicle type, and it opens by default to vehicles meeting 1, 2, and 3 criteria. A user has the opportunity to limit which criteria they want to see. So for example, if they would only like to see the cost of replacing vehicles meeting 3 criteria, the most urgent vehicles in need of replacement, they can see that the cost of doing so is $1.4 million. We're going to return this to the default values and move on to the replacement proximity graphs. These graphs provide a quick way for users to understand their future vehicle replacement needs. For example, in the replacement age proximity graph, we take expected life minus expected age to see how close a vehicle is to replacement age. For example, there are 204 vehicles within the 0 to 1 category, and so 204 vehicles are within 1 year of replacement. On the other hand, with the negative values, we see that there are 93 vehicles that are greater than 5 years removed from their expected life. We understand that this can be a tricky graph to understand, and so we've provided a dynamic text box that changes the values in accordance with what a user can see over here. And so this text box shows the user that 204 vehicles are within 1 year of replacement. We have 2 additional graphs, replacement miles proximity and maintenance cost proximity, that work similarly to replacement age proximity. We also have slicers available that allow a user to see their replacement needs by a particular department. For example, they can see the replacement needs by police and by all vehicles, and all 3 graphs will automatically update. Thank you for viewing our tool, and we hope it will be useful to all fleet managers that use it.